home. But each step that you took towards her, well, you took each one alone. And every time you said, my God, how is it up there on that phone? Well, I've been waiting on your feet just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all. No, you won't be there. And oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. Well, I remember when you said that you hate everything I do. You didn't have a reason, then wish I'd given one to you. And then you would say, oh, my God, I couldn't know what you've been through. Well, I've been waiting on your feet just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all, or you won't be there. And oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, or you won't be there at all, or you won't be there. And oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are.
For us, it's twine, draw four separate lines, another point to you. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear he set our sights on something that we thought was true. So now we sit and stare across a surface spanning the whole state. 2 feet between and miles apart. No one's to speak, man. Here all weekend, still we haven't got a clue. It falls apart. There's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart. There's not a heart to have. It falls apart. There's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. Each word a world all of its own. Each star entered only in groans. The syntax skips a man 6 slips, and what we're left are growing cleft of language, lost tokens unknown. And then I guess we slipped right through and lost our meaning on the way. We ended up a tiny piece of every heart, of every part, of every story, of every grave. It falls apart. There's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart. There's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. It falls apart.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, to RGL Week 4B. We have a banger of a game tonight. Froyotech versus Witness Gaming. Both teams have an RGL Invite win. Froyo, of course, has multiple. However, this is going to be a banger of a match. How are we doing today, Wild Rumpus?
Doing quite well, yeah. Not only do both these teams have an invite win under their belt, but I think every player in this server has an invite win under their belt, and we are actually just immediately underway. Although that being said, I mean, these teams need no introduction. froyotech versus Witness Gaming, and we are seeing Banny bombing in deep through choke, trying to go behind, Grand chasing it down, getting that kill. Saxophone dying as well. That is both soldiers for Froyo, and they're immediately going to leave. And Witness not losing anyone are just going to immediately pressure hard into second.
Yeah, as you said, Laz jumping in, but it's going to be Ash who finds that kill onto Habib. And look at this, everyone falling for Froyo. I think Hubba might be caught in lobby. It's a scout, scout in demo. Yeah, look at this.
Okay, gets Uber at least. 95, it's really scary because, I mean, you like the option to be able to save yourself if need be. But they do get that Uber in time. And look at this, a little bit of a not necessarily a refight, but a re-peek. And they do kind of goad out that Brand Slam pick. And with that, some upper IT pressure here from Banny. A lot of damage onto Laz, who will be surviving. And the Flood is coming out. Froyo just taking space off of just one pick. Uber does get exchanged. Decent flashes from both teams. And actually, High Five chasing deep into 2. Does get a pick onto Yite. Another pick onto Habib. High Five is just cleaning up here. And with those 2 picks into Last, second is already capped. So now Witness, no Ubers in play, are surely going to pressure Last, try and take some space.
Surely they will, and it looks like one door is the door of choice. Here we have Brand Slam going in, but it's going to be Ash and Artist to fall first, and they only got Banny, but they're actually on point. Oh my god!
Times 4.
They just stood on point, as you said, times 4. I thought that push was going to go horribly when I saw Artist go down, but Rumpus, I guess, Witness Gaming did the old adage, just stand on point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did. Witness lost both their soldiers, but those kills all got traded out, roughly speaking, and given the fact that Froyo, were down their demo and I believe their soldier going into that fight, the numbers just didn't work out great for Froyo. But fast early round here, and looking at the next mid, so hopefully this time around Froyo gonna have their soldiers get some form of value that does not involve dying immediately. Now, much more passive mid. Sax trying to clean up damage on Artist actually does get an easy pick there. And that might just spell the end of this mid fight.
Oh yeah, and Brand Slam and Ash falling as well, down 3. I don't think Witness can really do anything here. Yeah, Laz is out. Habib jumping forward, actually chasing the roamer. Not a usual situation you see, and Laz might actually be caught trying to pogo out. Saxophone gets that frag down, and that's going to be Froyo on last. They're trying to lock out these doors. Habib has sticky traps on the right side of the spawn. Artist trying to break out left. And
yeah.
It
looks dire, but no cap time on 2, and only now Yite's able to get there, so Witness have all the time in the world to get these spawners and actually get 3 kills on last. Habib's caught as well. Froyo really wanted to spawn camp for that full duration, but with Yite only spawning as, Witness are already getting their spawners, it's just not a tenable thing to do. And looking like Habib and Gungan are both going to get denied here. Brand Slam's still on Sniper, kind of stuck on Sniper, honestly, because Witness would have loved to push mid off those 2 picks. They are trying to pressure Choke, but down a Scout and having Brand Slam on Sniper means that they're just not able to do so, and it's actually going to even out on second here.
Yeah, that is what it is. I suppose, as you said, being stuck on Sniper might not have let them take advantage of those frags. We see Brand Slam pretty ballsy to just come out on Sniper. I think we saw him play a product game where he was kind of hitting every shot on Sniper. Gonna have to be looking out for that. Here we see the Sack coming in, kind of a fade bomb it looked like, maybe making space for the other soldier, maybe just making room for something, but no, Banny? Yeah, just looked lost.
There. Yeah, Banny's trying to take some space. It's just so difficult against that Sniper. As actually Ash trying to get on the Habib in his counter sap does not get too much. I do think Sniper is a lot worse when you can't control the pace of the game. Well, that being said, Saxophone just going down to a Brand Slam body shot. And that's 2 soldiers. In fact, trying to take a fight here in sewer. Space being peaked here from Brand Slam, actually. Only Habib to spam out the door, but that will be all. Yeah, Sniper really appreciates being able to control the pace and peak things as he sees fit, which you can't really do defending. As you can see here, actually, he's like scoped up Choke and just getting rushed down from another angle because he's defending.
And yeah, 2-man Sack. We saw Habib, though, do go down, and actually it's 3 with Yite down.
3-man for the force.
Yeah. And Gungan only now left through sewer, so you have to wonder, Witness here, they're probably going to go for the point, and yeah, Froyo, they just leave, so Witness able to get the points. You have to ask the question, is Froyo going to be able to Uber in and deny the cap, or are they going to have to wait for Witness to get set up here?
True. And actually, I'm a little surprised they were able to, obviously it's a 3-man, but I don't know, High Five being the Scout and dying meant that, you know, there's at least a case to be made for Froyo. Oh, they just immediately pop through IT here. And it's looking like no one caught whatsoever, so it will just be a flip-flop here. But notably, Brainstorm still on Sniper. And, I mean, if there is a map that pushing with a sniper is doable, it would be processed. Oh, no, he is switching off, yeah. That's quite reasonable. Because, of course, you know, you like classes that are more powerful offensively and pushing. Banny actually going for a taunt here, trying to third person spot the timing. And just doing it to play some spam. And look at this flank shove through Sewer. Saxophone and Yite. Yite will back up, but Sax going all the way back to last. Does get cleaned up in the one door. Yite, however, recommitting for that force and choke, but this Uber already has 2 picks, so they are more than happy with what they got. That being said, consolation for Froyo, they did stall for a fair amount, so they're quite close to getting here on second, but once these spawns get denied, we're going to see some pressure into 2 from Witness.
Yeah, I'm on the Froyo cam, and Habib is already going into choke here with this combo scout Gungan. It looks like Froyo wants to get a good idea of what's going on before things do show up. Habib eating a pipe, but it's really not slowing down their pace. I think Froyo might want to try to take this without using their Uber. No, as I say that, immediate pop, jump across. Yeah, Medic leading through IT. Everyone out for Witness. I think this is the first Uber we've seen where no one has gone down. So Witness now in the driver's seat. They might have an Uber opportunity to block the cap or take it quick.
Yeah, it looked like Habib thought maybe some people were caught. I mean, Artist was forward on point, but was able to jump out in time, didn't get a sticky juggler or anything like that, so no one caught ultimately. And this time around, Witness are trying to dry push it. Taking some damage, going back to get a pack. Saxophone very weak, and to get cleaned up here by High Five. And Branslam actually finding Yite on the other side of the mid, and that's 2 picks without using.
Yep.
Oh, and look at this. Bandy's a little out of position, is gonna have to jump away. Put under a lot of pressure here. The chase is on, but we'll be able to get out. But nonetheless, it is still ad for Witness.
Yep.
See if they do anything in the last. I kind of doubt they'll take an Uber here, but ooh, I was actually trying to get in early for some pressure. Does die. And that should temper the aggression from Witness. Ooh, Artist somewhere.
Oh, Scout's in through the rollout. Yeah, almost got Artist down to 25 HP, but that's going to be the counter sack. Not successful, unfortunately for Yite. We do see Gungan on Engineer and Brandslam going back to spawn with Laz taunting in spawn. I think we all know what that means. Brandslam back to Sniper. Apparently Witness confident in the Brandslam Sniper.
True. Yeah, I mean, especially in the process last, like, there's definitely tricky angles to peek. That being said, I mean, as long as the spam in the lobby is good enough and you have someone playing the spot 1 and 2 well, then it's difficult for the sniper to do much unless they like kill that soldier peeking 1 or something. But I mean, there's a reason teams run it. Sniper into last can be nice once the pace slows down and you get to take those methodical shots.
Yeah, as you said, trying to control the pace, but of course on the Banny config, you can only do that so much. There's basically 3 minutes left. Branson's gonna have to find something. Peeking through 3 towards the spawn, not finding anything. It looks like, from my perspective, Branson's looking for a counter sniper. It's kind of what he's worried about here, just scanning those spots where another sniper might be. Apparently, just really not wanting to take a huge risk here. He saw Saxophone, but just decides to pick a different door. Looks like it's going to be roll outside. There's some stickies down there. No one's clearing these stickies for him. He gets dead on. That was a funny moment.
Yeah, noted like a lot of patience here from Witness on it, like maybe too much, because Brandslam hasn't really taken a shot quite yet. Just been going for these passive peeks, hoping for someone to peek into him. Just hasn't happened. Froyo really giving nothing. They're just trying to spot where that sniper's at, spot where he's not, so maybe you can suspect where he's at, and just carpet it with stickies, spam it out so he doesn't even get that peek. Oh, hero shot now. Through 1. Dodges the debt, scoped in. Does die before getting that shot off onto Hubada, and that is the sniper play done and dusted for now.
Yeah, it is the sniper play. Not gonna get what they want. I would, after a performance like that, I would kind of expect Branson to switch to Scout, because I mean, when you just hero it in, you're kind of done at that point. Yite though, counter sniping.
Ooh, Branson actually spawning sniper again, which is a little strange at this point, because obviously Witness are looking for either the exchange or maybe like a 4-man or aggro sack to try and get Froyo to push out and avoid that round reset. So having Brandslam on sniper for this is a little strange, as We do have the flank trying to get through one here. Laz and High both going down. Almost get sacks, but no, it'll just be a double sack with the sniper quite passive here in the counter sack. They are maybe hoping to give up the point to avoid the reset.
Yeah, they might be. You know, Branson was there. Maybe they were hoping Froyo would push out, the sniper would find something. The sniper did not find anything. But as you said, Witness probably prefers this to a reset because now it's kind of... It was a mid-fight and it stalemated.
Mm-hmm. And now the Brand Slam Sniper makes a lot more sense because having Sniper into second unevens is, in my opinion, a lot stronger than into last even. Look, keep an eye on Banny here, who has quite a nice sewer timing. We'll see how careful they are about clearing it. Brand Slam does spot it.
Oh, the medic's right there. What the?
Skis drops. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Fantastic hide play there from Banny. Gets exactly what he would have wanted. And now Froyo already looking to get through this choke point. Actually just popping through. Oh man. Laz. Oh my god, Habib. With two fantastic pipes on the Laz. That will be the only kill the Uber gets. And Sax did die on the flank actually with High Five now terrorizing behind. Never mind. Banny shuts that down. So things will settle down here for a bit. Actually close to evens. But with these two picks, Froyo looking to pressure.
Yeah, Froyo is looking to pressure. We see the sniper is going to make it hard because defensive sniper on this map, I mean, you see everything, but who cares when Froyo apparently just walk in and Witness, they didn't want to fight. They didn't even take a couple of sniper shots.
So things are practically dead even here. We do have the gun going up from High Five. We do have Brand Slam still sniping. And dealing with the defensive sniper and a gun on last can be really difficult. I wonder... Froyo, I doubt, is going to be trying to think of any ad situations. Habita surely knows that this is pretty close to even because they did use a little bit after Skis died. So yeah, they're just taking their time in lobby. Looking to maybe spin down that gun, sack, and actually, never mind. Gungan goes down to the sniper, so counter sack positioning.
Yeah, as you said, counter sack positioning, soldier in, but what can Ash do when you're jumping into two scouts, or I suppose in this case one scout, but still not a favorable situation for that soldier. Here we see Saxophone in.
Oh, but Pandy got the gun down in a crazy off timing there, so they're a little vulnerable right now. Laz gets spammed out the door. Oh, Artist doing a fantastic job there, running in right behind Yite to spam out two. Gets a kill onto Habib, which is a very valuable pick there. Laz died somewhere, I'm not sure exactly where. But Witness, at the very least, are going to be able to pressure out of last a little bit. Brand Slam getting pressure really hard in lobby. Is surviving.
Oh, yeah, it's running at Brand Slam.
Yeah, just gets that pick.
Yeah, and he's actually staying alive a really long time.
Oh my god, is Yike gonna... almost pulled off something very despicable. As we do have Ash actually on Spy, and committing on Spy. Spy out of last, of course, a very risky play. But I think he does have a very nice timing right now. How about is not going to expect this one? Oh, gets spotted. Oh, man. Pistols out.
Revolver?
Some damage, but that's not much. And Froyo just flooding through one, taking space on the right side of last. Brand Slam still on sniper. Actually gets Habib. Skis very forward, though, getting bombed. Does use and ends up... Okay, they get 3 kills with the Uber, so this is not too bad for Witness at all. Froyo, I think, happy to 4-man for the ad. That's a play they honestly go for sometimes, so to have that kind of be the result, I'm sure Banny doesn't mind too much.
Yeah, and it was absolutely critical that Witness was fast enough to deny those spawns. If those forward spawns came in, Froyo might have been able to do some sort of steamroll, take the point for free, and then use Uber on the blast.
100%. Well, we do have Froyo pushing through now with their ad. Laz is in through IT, and a lot of damage with some help from that Ash spam on top of point. It's able to secure that force onto Habita. So Froyo will just flip-flop 2 here. Ski's already at 90%. Laz still dead, but Witness looking to maybe take this Uber. Taking a 2 actually, and they just use immediately. And they're able to not stop the point as we're looking at a pause right now. And this is a lot to talk about, wondering what is about to happen.
Yeah, you know, the pause could mean a couple of things, but just looking at the Uber situation, I don't understand how Froyo could get out of this without losing at least 2 people. I think their medic is almost certainly going to be caught. I'm not sure if Hubada's surfing right now. I think they might actually be surfing, so maybe Hubada can just land out. But I don't know. Habib and Banny, you have to wonder how many it's going to be and if it's more than two.
Yeah, it's a prickly situation because obviously there are so many people right now for these Uber players to shoot at. Notably, Artist, the demo, is not really involved, but he's locking down lobby, meaning like one of the primary doors or avenues that all these caught players would have to backcap, kind of off the table, assuming you can get traps up in time. Brand Slam spawning 1 means that like a flank through 2 is really the only threat for a backcap, and with last spawning, that's really not so much of a concern. It's really just a matter of, you know, High Five and Ash can hit their shots and secure enough kills to make it worthwhile. I mean, as you said, like Hubada, it's hard to tell if he's getting out or not. Habib's obviously going to try to jump out here, I believe, but you know, one rocket can juggle a sticky, and there's just a lot going on. I also like how Saxophone, Gungan, and we're live here. They're all just suspended.
Oh, they got him.
Ooh, Hubada immediately dies, actually. It's the only pick they get, but what a pick it is getting the medic like that. This will be an easy deny and probably an easy push into mid.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would expect. And this time, Ash clears sewer, so no funny Banny hiding spot this time. Here we have Ash, though, getting caught in as he jumps, but Banny fortunately traded out. Laz gets on Habib. Habib down. Yeah, that's absolutely massive. That pick might even snowball into the second point. Here we have Saxophone and these scouts. They just have to run away. Witness getting caught on their heels. Might catch someone. Someone ate a lock and
caught. Just barely able to get away. Yeah, Habib was so close there. Absolutely like playing to die. I'm assuming just trying to like catch a timing for a sticky sink or something and just blow up the entire enemy team and bail the team out. But you know, you live by a risky play like that and you will die by it as well. As we do see Witness just dry pushing through Al-Qaeda. Notably, Hubba has been building quite well, so it won't be added into last. And actually, they're playing for the exchange. 90% now. Uber does get popped. They get Habib. Ooh, they get Gungan. Hubba, no one to heal. 97% dies. That is an absolutely devastating loss for Froyo. And this is almost surely a round. And I think we might know what that pause was about now.
Yeah.
To market.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to be a Froyo pause, but this Froyo is definitely quick on the pauses. And with that Uber, my expectation was that Witness was going to wipe Froyo and then win. That's obviously not what happened. But either way, I mean, you have to wonder, Froyo, yesterday they lost to GCI. Today, it's not starting well. And, you know, last night, you can kind of cope and say it's greenery. How much has Froyo played that? But this is process.
Yeah. And honestly, like, let that be an example of, like, how razor-thin margins can be when, you know, your positioning matters so much in an exchange situation like that. Like, if Froyo didn't walk forward just 3% prematurely, then it's totally fine. But we are looking at a new mid right now as Yike kind of free control of the height. Getting bombed now by Ash, who's getting counterbombed by Banny. Ooh, Gungan, a lot of aggression here, forcing Laz out completely. Getting a pack right now. Actually, decent height control. Ash first to go down. The health is really bad for Witness. This might just be a full wipe. Skis is definitely caught. High Five of 1 HP. Laz getting a pack. I'm sure they know about him, and yeah, getting cleaned up now. Ooh, look at High Five. A little timing here. Trying to get a trade. Actually gets it. Okay, don't ever Banny. But yeah, full ad now for Froyo.
That soldier frag might be enough for at least a setup to happen. Usually in the past, Witness Gaming has had their soldiers in heaven, then they have one bomb the point, and it looks like they're not quite doing that here, but, you know, it's not completely alarm time. Second point hasn't gone down yet. We're going to see Froyo in lobby, probably going through one of these doors. It looks like it's 3. Habib jumping through, and might actually catch Skis down, so hurt.
Oh, man.
Yeah, trapping over the other side of point, and look at this, Froyo has so much map control here, but the heavy in heaven, this Pudis might be a thorn in their side, and yeah, look at that, they do get their Gungan with that, and Saxophone taking so much damage. I don't know if Froyo's achieved what they wanted here, because look, the point is under Witness's control.
Yeah, Witness do have some actual space. They have a side. As we do see the bombs actually coming across, they do get Grand Slam that gets traded out. Trades probably favor Witness here. Ooh, but never mind. The cleanup is just happening. Laz dies, and then Banny able to clean up too. Suddenly, 2 players stuck in spawn, not going to be enough to stop the point. And Froyo with a mid to last.
They definitely are showing some light or some life in them here. And I think Froyo is probably going to try to build on that momentum this mid. I'm going to be on the Habib cam. Why not? We know what this player is capable of. Rolling out to mid, shooting these stickies over the side. Nothing too crazy yet. Actually, it's going to be Habib taking the first set of damage from Laz.
We have another pause. Well, I might so much as venture a guess that a team gets a mid to last here. And considering Froyo already paused, I don't really want to, spoil anything, but we might be looking at a tie game potentially. Now, it could literally just be nothing happened. Not a single player dies on this mid, and it's an even Uber stalemate on second, and then someone has to, go, take out the trash because their mom's yelling at them. And that could equally be a pause for that. But we're looking at an exciting game so far. I mean, both teams are showing that, they can not only convert rounds, but go coast to coast. We've seen stalemates, adds, disadds on pretty much every point.
Yeah, we've unpaused here as it looks like the mid is pretty normal mid. Actually, no high bomb, saxophone, or Banny that is landing over side, not finding anything, but Habib does kill high five on point. And look at this Witness. Yeah, has to run. And with that being said, I don't think Witness can hold here. Habib just bombing in. Safely strafes away, doesn't do anything too psychotic there, but Witness, it doesn't look good for them here.
Oh, Laz caught as well. That is a late soldier death. And
Ash.
Oh man, look at Zax as well. In through 5, gets onto skis, gets that force, and Freyr completely out. No one's in any danger whatsoever. And now full add into last. It's even numbers. Freyr could take it right now if they wanted. They could slow down and heal up, wait for Gungan. Looks like, Zax actually getting caught somewhere. So they will be down a soldier for this push in all likelihood. And that does buy some time for Brownson to maybe upgrade his gun to level 2. So it actually gets the heavy time to get into heaven. So that was quite valuable, that pick.
The heavy is in heaven, and this Uber has come out, but Artist just caught. That's not what you need.
And that's no stickies on point. Times 3 so much cap time. That cap time alone is just so difficult to deal with. Yeah, Artist dying there was honestly the last nail in the coffin for the hold, because I mean it's Uber's actively going. Soldiers are going to have such a hard time stopping the point, so that losing those initial stickies is brutal. But yeah, tie game. And I want to point out that Witness honestly taking a pretty short pause, all things considered. Maybe just quick mental reset, maybe just a mid plan or something. But we are looking at the 5th mid, as Yite maybe going to secure a pick on the Laz here. And Branslam going down, honestly paying for Laz's sins. Ash dying as well. These mids are really, really going terribly for Witness.
Skis is caught. We see Banny jumping in, saxophone as well, but actually they're not chasing.
3 HP.
They let him leave. That's crazy. I can't believe none of those soldiers committed for that.
Wow. Skis the escape artist. So it will be even Ubers on last. And Witness have their foot in the door. But yeah, they really need to figure out these mids. They've been going terribly wrong. Banny trying to take some space through 5. Saxophone dies to some traps. So that will be the pick. Branslam is sniping. Where is Branson? He's going back to spawn. Probably building a gun. Yup. Yite peeking 1, taking a 1v1 with high 5. Artist comes to help out. It's another pick. I doubt Witness sends another. Actually, Laz is peeking, but yeah.
Branson's back on sniper, and they're peeking him 1. Yeah, but the medic's not there.
There won't be a good gun in position by the time Froyo can sack here, so that is definitely makes the hold a lot more vulnerable. We'll see if Froyo keys into that fact, because they did spot a scout and a sniper in one, but looks like they are going a little measured here, making sure everyone's fully buffed. They actually are playing the Yite sniper. He's taking his time lobby. Gun's probably not going to get to point in time, but they at least have it up. So Yite gets a body shot onto Artist, and now they know about the sniper.
Yeah, that is exactly right. We see Artist shooting these pipes in, but it's going to be Banny who takes the gun down. As you pointed out, it was not ready in time, and now it's definitely not ready in time.
Man.
And
there's lock and load pipes into lobby. Catch Yite, and Banny actually sacks in as well. Thought he could get a timing onto skis.
Wait, force! Last got the force?
Oh, yeah. Fantastic counter sack.
I have no idea how that happened. I'm going to be real honest.
I imagine in some part it has to do with, oh man, Sack's just getting the immediate force there. As we do have a Yite kind of lingering, is spotted, so no back cap threat.
Oh, skis is hurt.
Okay, Banner trying to get through choke. A lot of damage on Artist, but he already got the Gungan kill, so, you know, the pressure is going to be difficult. Actually, Froyo down 2 now. Probably going to have to concede some space on mid. Laz is already through IT. Ash is well bombed and choke. Banny quite low. Space is kind of being taken. They had to slow to reheal a bit. Oh, Artist dying to traps. That might call things off for Witness.
Yeah, it does definitely call things off. And with the Froyo Uber advantage and player advantage with Artist going down, I think they're going to take it in. We see Habib walking through choke, shooting these stickies over, and the Witness Gaming players so disciplined, they decide to leave without sending a counter sack or any sort of resistance there. But with it, Witness will have Uber for last.
Froyo
Oh my god,
thinking
they're
it's still ad, but Ski's just getting in the nick of time. Unless he got insta-sticky pipe by Habib, is probably going to be fine there, but yeah, Froyo trying to play those razor-thin margins. And considering it's evens, I mean, there's no Ubers in play, so I guess you don't have to worry about the other team. Oh, a nice air pipe from Habib. Actually, we got 3. Oh, no. Yeah, this is looking terrible for Witness. These doors are going to get flooded. People are so out of position. Yeah, Artist I mean, the entire team is so far forward. This is just going to be a round.
Yeah, Witness, they got to clean up these mids. You can't linger on what just happened if you're them. I think 3 mids in a row they've gotten just destroyed on, and I feel like Witness has been trying to play on the blue crate, and it's not been working, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like their failures on mid are like almost systemic, where they're just generally weaker, generally poorer positioned, and generally just getting less value than the other team. Laz is switching it up though, trying to go behind IT this time around. So we do have Froyo trying to shove the opposite side, just kind of ignore the problem. Laz re-peeking IT. This time Sax though, kind of reciprocating, going behind IT as well. And both teams are almost trying to rotate. But at this point, Habib trying to keep the team, or keep Witness in that corner, and Sax, perfect timing now, is in on skis. Banny bombs in as well, gets the kill. On the other side, you do have Hubada quite committed, but the health is just not great for these combat classes. Only Habib and Hubada. There isn't a scout, meaning they're pretty safe from a chase, and actually Habib just wants to fight this. Laz going behind. It's hard to call who's going to win this in the end. I mean, Hubada lived, of course, so we might see like a mid-fight part 2.
Laz so smart with going IT. If Habib overpressed after those health packs, I think Laz could have gotten a frag, but Laz wanted to get something going, apparently. But being down this, I'm worried because now Froyo might push second off of that frag and not have to use Uber.
We'll push second off the fact they have ad as well. It was very smart from Hubada and Habib to just back up there, because they know like the only thing that screws them over is the Laz flank. So as long as they just play passive and spot that, then they don't have anything to worry about. Banny, actually fantastic bomb here. Makes space and somehow just gets 2 kills against a team playing Disf. I don't know how that's even possible, but this is looking terrible. Oh, actually no, skis gets. So they at least have an Uber. They're at least going to be able to get spawns. So they're at least going to hold last. Their health is... Oh, Hubada's caught though.
Yeah, and this post, I'm worried about Witness. They do have the doors locked down. Froyo is not pushing these doors. Froyo is very... I wouldn't say passive, but they're definitely not ready to push. But they are set up to catch anyone. They're going to make this push really hard for Witness. Witness has a perfect here. Remember, last time they pushed, they lost 3 at the start. Here we have Brand Slam going through the lower lobby door. Has to jump away.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Artist, though, it's Habib. Really well done there. Yite going down as well. I think Witness has successfully done this. Saxophone
Banny's behind,
also...
though. Okay, gets spotted. And he's weak as well, so High Five should win this fight unless Banny hits some crazy rockets. No, does not.
Almost did, though.
Sax is in, but fading. I love how Witness took that, because you saw how close everyone was on Froyo. They just didn't care. because, I mean, their med's already dead. So Witness just slowed it down. They just traded damage. Artist has some nice pipes onto Habib, ended up getting that kill, and they just let Froyo feed into them. At this point, still 40 ads he's about to get as they're taking space in the mid. Oda leaving IT kind of alone. Gungan does meet up with them. And things aren't quite evening out yet. For some reason, Witness are stacking. There's no one to deny. And that might actually buy time for Froyo to exchange here on second.
Yeah, Witness might think it's even, maybe. That's kind of what I get from them stacking. As you said, there was definitely a chance for them to push. They had like 30 ad there. Maybe Skis wasn't sure. Either way, now Witness is going to have to break this point without a Brand Sam sniper. That's kind of been their go-to in the past half of this game, which feels like forever ago where Witness was in control. Now we have Laz bombing in, making space for their team, just doing that little fade jump into the grass area. Now, actually, that was Ash. Now it's Laz in on the medic, but not getting that force.
Crazy rocking on the Gungan, but who honestly probably ate that for Habada. But it's just a solo soldier sack, so we probably won't see anything super great. Although Yite actually just shoves IT. Crazy that he was even through the door. But anyway, that's counter sack. And we do have Ash just flying in and actually getting a kill onto Habib. Doesn't get damage onto Habada, but that demo pick. Oh, but Banny trades it out, gets Artist. Look at Laz, upper IT. Good rocket, just kills Gungan actually. And now it's Banny and Habada leading all the way back to last. Now, Witness don't have a ton of players up themselves. I think they might just be happy to get this point. They can start entering lobby and, you know, meet their spawners there for the pressure.
They're doing something.
Oh yeah, they're just preemptively sacking Laz before anything gets set up. Brand Slam is in as well. He's able to secure that demo pick. It will be a double sack, but with that demo... Oh, and Ash actually wants some action as well. Says, hey, Habib's dead. I guess I'll sack as well. So it's a 3-man for the demo. Look at Skizo very forward. Alone on point there.
And they're doing an exchange?
Yeah. It's going to be a better exchange for blue. Red are probably going to have to concede the point here.
I think Skis is dead.
Oh, yeah. Sax... Okay. Yeah, High Five's able to kill Sax, who is just playing to kill, you know, the retreat, essentially. With that pick, no Ubers in play. Do we see a soldier trade? Never mind. We see 4 down for Froyo.
Habib's caught too! Habib's in
completely caught. Does go down full white for Froyo. And we do have Ash already in last.
Yeah.
Identifies Sax, who actually, fantastic kill onto Artist. I don't think it's going to matter. He kind of has to play to stop too. It's just stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Just crazy refight from Witness is able to tie up this game as we are into overtime. So next round is going to win no matter who scores it.
Yeah, I was super worried for Witness when Ash went down. That third pick, as you said, Habib's down, might as well sack. But it looked like Witness was just like caught in no man's land. But somehow they turned that around. Maybe it was luck, maybe it was complete skill. I'm sure it was that. But we're going to have to see if Witness has fixed these mids again.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have both teams just kind of chilling. Lava lock and loads being shot. As Laz immediately bombing in. They are double bombing into Habada. Does get the kill. They lose 3 for it. And Brandslam actually dying as well. But High Five and Skis are absolutely out like a light. They will not be dying. They will not be caught. They will play to refight. Honestly, at this point, second with their ad because Froyo, they get the memo. Hey, they're going to try and refight with ads, so we may as well just get forward as fast as we can and make that fight happen on second rather than mid.
Yeah, Habada, though, still is not here, so if this is fast enough, they can go into these unbuffed players, but it looks like they're being really methodical here. I think Habada has now showed up on the pipe. With that, Witness...
It's just milk through lower lobby, which is crazy for that reason exactly. Yeah, that's a very tough door to dry push through. I think it was more like... I don't know what their comms or their plan was necessarily, but Saxophone able to secure that force, and suddenly that mid not looking so good long term for Witness, as they're now staring down the barrel of a lot of disad on their own second, and enough disad where if Froyo were able to dry push this successfully, they can easily transition into a last push.
Yeah. And it looks like that's what Froyo's trying to do. You know, they went sewer, they have their people set up here. I don't think any of these Witness Gaming soldiers can do anything. I think Witness Gaming, man, they lose Ash. That's terrible. Froyo's in lobby. Look at this. They're just going through 3. This is going to be an uber ad push, as you were saying.
Yeah.
And Gungan might be finding the scout. Yeah, that's
Ransom's
going to be...
caught. This is rough. And they're getting more folks. Laz is probably dead here. Oh, it just barely able to slip out. Artist is so forward, though. He's going to be dying here. Skis at 99, dies. And I think that's just the game. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, heartbreaker, you know, Witness lost by 1 round earlier in the RGL season to Froyo. They lost 1-2 on Sultry. Now they lose 4-3. Froyo kind of showing their dominance, and frankly, I feel like at this point, Froyo and G6 have shown that they're probably going to be the seed 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I think that obviously we didn't get to discuss it before because they did start pretty, well, not pretty quickly. The match was technically delayed a lot, but yeah, we didn't really get to kind of talk about these teams and their history, I suppose. But obviously, you know, I would have expected Froyo to be winning. They are on paper the stronger team, even though Witness did, of course, have that upset season 6. But that being said, this was remarkably close. May have expected, you know, Froyo to pull out a bit more. But Witness showing they at the start there as well, like some real dominance. You, of course, always have to account for that froyotech adjustment, though, because you really need a strong lead to be able to close it out against this team.
Yeah, that's completely true, but I guess it was just too much for Witness. You know, it's still... We have a ways until playoff, but Witness, they got to tighten things up.
Yeah. We do have some logs we can look at. Now, nothing super stands out to me here. Personally, I was seeing a lot from both demos, honestly. Artist and Habib seem to both just be nonstop, like getting important trap kills or just random lock and load kills that were really crucial. Med stats as well are very, very close. Skis did have 1 drop to Banny and Sewer. But I think the stat that really stands out to me here is the fact that out of the 7 mid fights, froyotech won 6 of them. And that, honestly, that's a big deal. The fact that this was such a close game, despite Froyo winning all those mid fights so confidently, honestly says a lot about Witness's ability to not only hold last, but be able to play those transitions well.
Yeah, as you said, I didn't even realize... I thought Witness won 2 mids, but just 1 is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, you see 3 of Froyo's rounds are, you know, 2 minutes or less, indicating those mid to lasts. And if you are getting mid to lasted, then you can expect to be fighting an absolutely uphill battle because the other team is just going to be able to score rounds pretty easily.
Yeah, I don't think anything else stands out too much. I mean, High Five did have more frags than Gungan, but Laz a little less kills than Sax. I don't know how much more we can get out of the logs, though.
Yeah, are there any funny weapons? I'm not seeing any funny weapons.
Well, you might call it a funny weapon. The Tommy Slav was, yeah, High Five's weapon of choice.
I held my tongue when I saw High Five drop like a sack of potatoes instead of getting a kill against 3 players in heaven. And even
no, he traded in heaven.
He traded because someone got the assist. He didn't get the kill, I don't think. All I'm saying is even like stock would be better there. You can literally just... Equipping the weapon takes extra effort.
Well, there was the first last defense where I think he got like a 2K pushing out on Tommy Slav. So, you know, I'm a Tommy Slav sympathizer.
All right, I think we are pretty much done here. Delta Market, any shout outs from you?
Now, shout out to the players for giving us a great game.
All right, shout out to Pika on production, and shout outs to AJR, I guess. We're going to send you guys over to RGL. There's an exciting invite match ongoing there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time.